Hello and welcome back to A-ranking Valkyria Chronicles. So, we last left our hero kind of abandoning the fight and trying to rescue people, so should we see how that went? We're going to do one map today, so we're doing the next mission. That's the plan anyway. Without further ado, I'll let the game do the explaining and the talking.
Isara, Martha, please be okay.
Martha!
What's her problem? She pregnant or just fat?
Who cares? Not gonna make any difference when she's dead.
Stop this now.
See what she's wearing? Take a good look at that shawl. She's a Darkson.
And that explains it. I thought this place stunk. Now I know it does. So, we got ourselves a fat one and a stinky one. P.U. It's a regular pig farm in here.
I will thank you to watch your tongue in this house. You have to leave, now.
That's a big gun for such a little girl. Drop it.
Isara!
Huh? Hold it right there! Die! Darkson pig!
Isara, are you okay?
I'm okay thanks to you. But Martha, I think she's...
Martha!
This isn't good. She's gone into labor. Moving her would be dangerous.
Right. Well, we can't just leave her here. What are we gonna do? There are a lot of Imperials out there, Ys. It's only a matter of time before they take over the Mill Plaza.
Welks, listen. The barn out back.
What about it?
Our fathers have left us something. Something that might get us out of this mess.
Excellent. So, more cutscenes. I guess you can't tell what that is they left them because of the nicely covered spoiler there. Never mind. So, one more cutscene before we do the map. Ooh. I'll do the finishing cutscene for this chapter as well because it'd be kind of tight to just leave it there. The A rank on this one's a bit dull though, so I apologise for that beforehand. It's not as exciting. Just saying.
Dad's tank. Whoa. I can't believe it's still here.
And it's one of a kind. Here it is, the Edelweiss. Tamer built it especially for General Gunther.
Yeah, and it worked great too. So it's just been parked here in the barn?
I wanted to make sure it would still operate, you know, in case of emergencies. I enrolled in a maintenance class given by the military. I wanted to be able to do what my father could do.
Well, that's great. But that's only a class, Isara.
It really didn't need much, hardly any alterations at all. I just fitted it with a new turbine engine. It really improves on the power-to-weight ratio. The Edelweiss is field-worthy. Its firepower and mobility are more than a match for recent models.
Well, assuming it does work. What's next?
All right. Welks, you took the armored vehicle course, didn't you?
Yeah. Back in high school. Once.
We'll bring Martha here. She'll be safe inside the tank, and we can move to a better location. Just leave the driving to me, okay? All you have to do is give the orders.
Isara, we ready to roll?
Engaging engine. The Edelweiss is ready for deployment.
Alicia could still be out there dodging bullets, buying time for people to evacuate. Here's the plan. We're gonna pick up Alicia and get out of town. All right, Edelweiss, move out!
Neat, got my own tank. So, I guess you guys see where this is going. We're probably going to end up blowing up that tank we saw before. Hooray! It's like I said, to apologise, this one isn't very exciting because of what we have to do. You'll see what I mean in a minute. We're saving sort of control, sort of CP as they call them, which is
Here's the brief for
command points, wasn't it? Yes. Either way, we're saving points up. So, thanks, Alicia. Alicia's going to tell us what to do. The enemy is a squad centered around a single tank, currently advancing from the plaza onto the main road. We need to defend the gate on that road. If the enemy breaches it, evacuating townsfolk will be in danger. They'll probably head for this gate and destroy it. The tank will be with them. Our goal here is to take out that tank while keeping the gate standing. Without the help of your tank, it's next to impossible for us to destroy their tank. Until we can rendezvous, the Brawl Gate Watch will have to do everything we can to keep the town in one piece. The Town Watch will need to hold off the enemy force until you arrive. Yes, you got the idea. Now, this is kind of another semi-tutorial.
Let's begin.
Mainly due to the fact that it's teaching you how to use cover, but we're going to completely ignore that because, well, that's how we roll.
If this gate falls, there's going to be even more casualties among the townspeople. The Town Watch will defend this gate so as many people as possible can get away.
Well, Alicia says that, but we're not really going to do that at all. Because we don't need to.
Got a second? Listen close and I'll explain.
Thanks, Alicia. About sandbags and hand grenades, blah 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 blah. You don't need to know any of that. I'll explain it if we need to. Now, right, first things first, as you always do when you're doing an A rank run, is to save the game, because it always goes tits up. This is how it rolls. So, just overwrite that. Alright, now we can rock and roll. You want to know what we're going to do for the very first turn? Who we're going to move? What we're going to do? What we're going to do? What we're going to do? Nothing at all. Sorry. Don't. We're saving our points. We'll let the enemy go first. Now, to get an A rank, we need to do this in 3 turns. And in 3 turns exactly. And Welkin turns up on the 3rd turn, so we only have 1 turn to get rolling. Guys, don't shoot the tank. Really is no point. Luckily, he's more interested in the main gate. It's a very sturdy wooden gate, I have to be honest. Now, as you can see, it costs 2 CP to like use the tanks, so we have to bear that in mind with our tank as well. Now, we got lucky there, so that's taking out an extra scout. So that's 1 down. That's the sort of counterfire doing what its job, really. And again, we got pretty lucky. We're not going to lose anyone. So this can go slightly bad, which is why you save it on the first go, really. Ideally, you don't want anyone, especially Alicia, to take any damage on this first go, because this is a free go for them. That green's the health bar of the tank's treads, by the way. And again, we got lucky. The shock troopers shot us, and we ducked. Have we run into shock troopers yet? I'm not sure. Shock troopers are much more powerful than scouts with the main guns, but don't have as much range or versatility as the scouts, but their firepower is extremely high, so we have to be very careful. Now, that's a commander. Ideally... Hey! Okay, again, we got really lucky, so Crossfire took him out. And they've lost a point. Pew! Easy peasy. Good stuff. Now, that couldn't have gone really any better than that. Okay. About Ragnade, yes, this is first aid, so if necessary, you can heal yourself. There we go. I did it in less words. Not good. Now, we're going to move Alicia about... here, I think. I can't remember how far we can go. It's around here-ish. So... First things first is grab Alicia.
My turn, okay?
Certainly is, Alicia. Avoid that guy like the plague. Like I said, Alicia's pretty sturdy, so we just run up and cap this guy in the face. Now, as long as we don't miss, of course. There we go. Good bit of old murder for the friendly Saturday evening. Good stuff.
Enemy unit spotted.
Now, we need to take out this chap. We can't really do this as we are at the moment. Now, so what we do... if I show you on the map a minute. So what we're doing here, if you see the green triangle in the corner, that's obviously where I'm facing. Now, directly ahead of us is what's going to be destroyed by Welkin's tank. But we need to be in position with Alicia to do something useful, so... And we need to be able to destroy the tank over there, of course. So, we end the turn here. We ended a little bit early. And we choose Alicia again.
My turn, okay?
Yes, yes, that is okay. Now, the first thing to do is run and quickly, so we don't take too much damage, cap this sucker carefully. Please don't duck. There we go. If he ducked, of course, this would be over already, which should be a right nuisance. Now, we want to park Alicia roughly around here. It doesn't matter because you can't, there's no friendly fire in this game, so it doesn't make too much difference. What are we being spotted by? It's just a scout or something. Okay, so we're going to stick Alicia up there. Good stuff. It was a scout, yeah. So, the tank's going to give another pop at the gate. The shock trooper may kill one of these two. I'd be surprised, but you never know. It can happen. Ideally, I'd like not to lose any people. I try, even on A-rank runs, to keep that to a minimum. If ever. Nobody gets left behind in my games. And they don't have many points anymore because they lost a guy, so they actually have one less movement. He may fire twice.
No! If this keeps up...
Yes, if this keeps up, the gate will be destroyed. Not to worry. No, he's not going to. Okay, so we got nothing to fear. Now, this chappie may grenade the gate. I've seen it before, so... yeah, okay. It does, like, next to nothing. Not quite sure why he bothered, but in storyline sense, it makes sense, you know, helping the tank out. And this time he's going to fire. Ooh, not too bad. Now, because he's crouching, you can do barely any damage to him, as you can see. The crouching gives you much better protection. Which, if you're doing this properly, one of the things you do is set up these two chappies at the front here as crouching in decent positions. Yay, Welkin has arrived. Well done, Welkin. Now, this is what you do when Welkin arrives, because this can go horribly wrong. Not because I don't trust Welkin to go well. We've got plenty of points. It's more the case, there's special enemy units on each stage called enemy aces, and you can get special guns and equipment from them. So killing them is always ideal. It's not always ideal on an A-rank run to get them. Now, the chappie is around here, but we need Alicia to do that, which is why we parked it so far up.
Here we go!
Now, we need to destroy this, which I'm sure it's going to tell us in a minute.
The tank should be able to breach that wall. It may provide us with a shortcut, Welks.
Alright, let's give it a shot. Hang in there, Alicia.
Cool. About tanks. Tanks possess firepower and endurance far beyond that of foot soldiers, mainly because they're metal. Yeah. They can deflect nearly all gunfire. They can make a solid wall, yep. So you can use them basically to hide behind. They don't recover HP, because engineers do that. They also consume 2p in command mode, yep. Additionally, the tanks require AP to turn. Basically, tanks use a crap ton of AP, and they have a shorter range and everything. It costs 2... yes, thank you. Blah, 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 blah. I'll explain this. Now, we can fire with the cannon. We can use a mortar, which is good for getting people who are trenched in, like in grass, say, or behind sandbags. Or we have the Thema Mag, which is a machine gun, which does what it says on the tin. It minces people up at close range. What we're doing, however, is this.
Fire!
Hooray! Now, we can only do this once a turn, which is why basically we need more turns. Now, as you can see, the bar flies down, so we need to basically just mosey our way over here.
It's a tank! It's a galleon tank!
Sup? I'm here to shit on your cornflakes, gentlemen.
Alicia, I'm sorry we're late.
Welkin, you have a tank?
Yeah, I parked it in my dad's garage. You know how it is.
We can talk later. Right now, we need to stop those soldiers.
Enemy tank sighted, Welks. Switching to anti-tank combat. Armor-piercing shells loaded.
Alright, let's go take it down.
Now, we don't want to get blown up in this one because, I mean, we've got a pregnant woman on board and that would just be rude. Okay, so, we can position to take the tank out probably straight away, to be honest. But what I want to do
My turn, okay?
is this. And go after the enemy ace, who is... in around...
Enemy
there he is.
sighted.
Now, there's no easy way to get him. The best thing to do here is to switch to a grenade and quickly... Now, with any luck, this grenade will do enough damage. He may duck. Let's find out. Nope, got him straight away. Perfect. Now, they all have a title. This guy's the Wall, mainly because of his high defense, probably. So, we're just going to nab him. Yoink! And we're going to sit in the grass, because why not? Because it's pretty. Yay! And that's it with Alicia. She's done. we've got our target, and that's that. By the way, if a target is in grass, they're very hard to hit, and the enemy doesn't always see them, because they're very hard to see. So,
Here we go.
fun times. Now, gentlemen, smell you later. Now, this is where you want extra points in case anything goes tits up, because it wants 2 to kill. Really? Okay. We don't have enough oomph on our cannon to do it in 1. About tanks' HP. Tanks are very sturdy. They have body and tread. Now, body is the main cannon, and if the body blows up, the tank blows up. The treads are the movement. If you blow up the treads, they can't go anywhere. There we go. Easy peasy. So you can actually use men to disable the tracks. And yeah, shoot the big glowing bit, you know. Shoot the core to get through, etc, etc. Now we can blow up that again. However, what we could do... Which one is it? One of these... Like a swan. Oh no, they both died, didn't they? Never mind then. Okay, well, that's that. I forgot they had a leader unit I was going to go show you to go kill, but he died on the way. He died here, didn't he? So, whatever. I guess we'll take the tank out. You have unlimited tank ammo, which is useful, but you only have limited mortar shells, so that you have to bear in mind. And again, we don't have to kill everybody, so let's just get this over with. Kaboom! No more tank, no more threat. Everyone goes home for tea and crumpets. The tone is oddly cheery after all this murder.
Yes, we stopped it. Nice work, East.
Although this game gets really dark later on, there's lots of nasty stuff, so it's not all sunshine and lollipops.
Woohoo! Now you're my hero, Welkin.
The Imperials are running off for now. Looks like we bought some time at least.
Welks, it's a boy. Martha had a boy.
The fastest labour in history, ladies and gentlemen.
She gave birth in Dad's tank?
That's fine, it'll wash off.
Yes, and without complications. They're both perfectly healthy.
Good. That's fantastic. Now let's stay sharp as we head out of town.
And that is how you get an A rank on this mission. Like I said, a bit boring. The normal way of doing it would be you hold your position pretty hard with all 3 of them. And do pretty much the same thing, but it'll take you an extra turn probably. You may be able to get an A rank just by normally doing it, without having Alicia rush up the side or skipping the first go. Maybe, but that extra CP is really, really useful. The points allow you to get the tank into position, as well as compensate for any mistakes, and get you the easy A rank. And there we go, we nicked that off the enemy ace. And that's a lot more powerful than what we got at the moment, so we can equip someone with that, which is always handy. Hooray! And we'll see this off to finish the chapter. So, that's basically me done for the chatting bit, so I hope you enjoyed it, and, well, here's the final cutscene.
Two hours after the first shots were fired, Brule was under Imperial control. Though a mere skirmish by Empire standards, the raid on Brule would mark Welkin Gunther's first taste of battle and begin his rise to a Gallian hero.
Alicia.
I thought I would be ready for this. I knew war meant this might happen. It hurts. Seeing my town overrun like this, seeing all those people killed, it's just not right. How could all this happen? It isn't human, Welkin.
We look at those birds and see how wild and free they are. But they all have their own territories. If anything threatens their home, they'll risk their lives to defend it. People are animals too. We do what we have to, when we have to. Animals are in a constant struggle to stay alive, but I've also seen them help each other, almost like they were cooperating in order to survive.
Cooperating?
That's why I'm so into studying natural science. That coexistence. I want to know how it works. If we could figure that out, mankind could put it to use for our own survival. That's why I want to be a teacher, so that I can pass that knowledge on to the children. I mean, even if we can't completely eliminate war, at least we might learn to live together as one people.
You think so?
Welks, look. Martha fell asleep, so that makes me the babysitter. See, Alicia?
Oh, he's adorable.
Just like you said, even in war, new life happens all around us. Come here. Look, that's your hometown.
Someday, we'll come back home again.
Yes. Someday soon. I know it.
Chapter 3. Vassal Urban Warfare.
Next time, we actually get quite a cool mission. It's one of my favourites, actually, so something to look forward to. It's a weird one, but it's got a lot of, adds a lot of stuff to it. There's like a little bit of rooftop action where you climb around, lots of, shows you how to use the grass, that kind of thing. And you get to meet your new squad mates and stuff. Soon, basically, this becomes more of a squad management thing as well, where we get to pick our own teams. What I might do is make an extra video and say, when we'll show the recruits we've got, and maybe I'll get you guys to pick who you want in the squad. That'd be good fun, actually. Make it your squad. Something like that, I don't know. We'll work something out. Although I have 2 rules about that. We always have to have Ica and Weiss in from Skies of Arcadia. They have to be in the game no matter what. They're always in my squad. It's like a matter of pride. Weiss and Ica, they're my main people. They do all the work. Anyway, so, yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the A rank of, what was it? Mission 3, I guess? Yes. And with that, I'll catch you all next time. Cheers for watching. Till then.